Let's talk about how the retry button for Infinite Desert makes it so much easier to farm. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in a Rise crossover. I'm currently doing Infinite Desert. And we're going to talk about something that just got added. And it is a little bit OP, costs a little bit, but I kind of want to explain how it works, what the advantages are to it, and how you can do it. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the like button, the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It a lot. And let's get right into it. So what am I talking about? Well, yesterday, Pydos made a lovely update to the game, and a few things happened. One, they added cursed enemies to castle. Two, and the thing we're actually going to be talking about today, which is the reset menu, was added to Infinite Desert. They also added more enemies to the Infinite Desert. Now, what does the reset menu mean? Well, it's the box I showed right here. It's this lovely little screenshot, because I'm still in the middle of a run. And I know some people can be like, oh my god, they added the button. It's for 14 tickets. Oh my god. Now, once you're done getting upset about that, go ahead and listen to what I have to say and why it's decent. I will let you know, when you click that button, you don't move. What I mean you don't move is currently the meta, or was the meta, was you would macro this. So basically what that means is you would have tiny tasks going on, and you would have to basically constantly be going in and out. And tiny task breaks, stuff happens. It wasn't foolproof, and it wasn't easily accessible for mobile and console players. So Pydos has added this. Now, why is the not moving thing great? Well, one of the metas in order to progress pretty quickly, or staying through later waves, is having your weapon on to help kind of clear out some of the mobs. You can do that now because you don't change servers. There's none of the issues that we have with macros, which is constantly changing servers, getting disconnected, having a bad TP. You don't have to fight that anymore. This is a little bit more reliable. And because you're not changing servers, you can leave your auto attack on. You can also find that nice little sweet spot that allows you to kill all the mobs in that general area. Now, I know some people are going to have some questions about it, so let me get through some of the information I know about it. If you have any other questions, you can ask me in the comment section down below. Next thing we're going to look at is it costs 14 tickets. I know some people are going to be so mad about that. And honestly, I was a little meh about it too. Until I realized, normally my macro goes and puts me in a corner over there, and I'm stuck over there, and I can't do anything. But because I'm not moving and I have a good setup, I'm going to higher waves. I got up to 77 yesterday, and that's when I started my auto clicker, because I knew I was in a good spot for using the reset thing. Now, I know some people will be like, well, 14's expensive. You're going to be spending so much an hour. So I did the math. I personally spend about 22 minutes until I run out of waves if I'm set in a good spot. So that means on average for me, I'm having to reset a total of 3 times. So I am spending roughly about 42 tickets an hour. Now, I know some people are like, oh my god, that's so expensive. Not really, if you think about it, because if there's a dungeon that's SS or above, the ticket rates is like, that's 2 dungeons for an hour AFK that I don't have to fuss with anything, that I know I'll go to a decent high wave. So kind of think about that. That this is something that is very, very farmable, and you're not going to be AFKing for like 5 days straight. You shouldn't be. You hopefully will get him within 2 or 3 days. So we're not talking an insane amount of tickets here needed. And I mean, you can always buy tickets. I'm not encouraging that because it's super easy to grind them, or you can go AFK them. I will be bringing AFK up here in a little bit because there is a little bit of a darker side to this. I don't think Pydos realized when he introduced this mechanic, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So the next thing to wonder, well, what happens with groups? Well, you can farm this in groups. It'll apply to everyone in the group. But guess what? And I'll show you this lovely clip because I used my main account and my lovely Noob to Pro account. It pops up for everybody, but only one person has to pay it. You're able to alternate, not just between you, but other people, which also means you can overnight AFK farm this in a group and make this even more OP. Because if you have multiple people paying for this, it gets a lot easier. Now, the reason I bring this up, and this goes back to the AFK thing, is you can get what is called a ticket farm. And what do you mean by ticket farm? Well, if you go to the AFK chamber and you use any of the codes on an account, you can get tickets on that account. You could very well supply your main account with a alt account that's a ticket farm. And that's kind of the little bit of the darker part of this, is just because one person has to pay for it, this can very easily be macroed with an alt account, and you won't have to pay anything and you get this lovely thing. Or you just need 2 accounts that have an auto clicker turned on. Like, I don't know if Pydos was aware that when he introduced this mechanic, it's going to be a little bit broken. Just a little bit. While I'm not happy about the tickets being added, it's also a way to help get the tickets out of the game currency and the game system. Because I know people have a lot of tickets. I've had a lot of tickets. Tickets are super easy to farm, mostly just because I AFK all the time. So I understand why this was done. It's also one of those kind of, it's a convenience factor. I don't think a lot of people realize that's the other thing. Now, am I happy about it? No. Do I understand why? Yes. Are there very easy workarounds? Yes. So I will kind of give y'all a little bit of numbers crunch. For those of you that want to AFK in summer for, let's say, 8 hours, you need 45 tickets, or 42 tickets, sorry. You're going to need about 336 every night you AFK. Now, let's go ahead and divide that, let's say, by 19. That's the low end I have seen from an SS dungeon and up. So that's also talking about the G ranks and the N ranks. You need to do roughly about 18 dungeons, which, to be frank, if you get a really short G or N rank, that's incredibly doable. Like, 45 minutes of work to go AFK for 8 hours. I know some of y'all be lazy, but come on. But I will have to say, if this mechanic stays in for Infinite Desert, I would highly recommend using it. Like, this is stupidly broken. I don't think people realize this. Like, because you're going beyond, you're not stuck just, in a corner, or heaven forbid, you have a long macro where you come and sit in the middle. I mean, if that thing breaks in any way, you're losing an hour of time. And I'm sorry, but to me as a content creator and as a person, I want my time to be valued, and having something break in the middle of the night, I know is incredibly frustrating for people. So I would rather go hunt for dungeons than, lose time and not get stuff that I need. Now, I just need to make the suggestion that Pydos allows these guys to count for kills or tearing up, and we have great. I understand why he doesn't, though, because that would be slightly broken. That is the new mechanic I kind of wanted to let y'all know about, because I did test it, and I do actually find it's very worthwhile. I need to get my last M+ that I need for my team, and then I will have all Sunjin Woos, and I can get rid of this stupid protagonist that took me 10 dang hours to get, and I can go rank everybody up, and we can go do a castle video. So, I got more videos coming up along the stuff with the update. If there's anything you're confused about, you can always ask in the comment section down below. If not, I probably will be making a video about it. So, I will see y'all next time. Bye.